Hello guys, so today we're going to learn how to draw a pumpkin. So what we're going to be doing is analyzing the pumpkin or drawing the pumpkin from direct observation. So something like this, okay? So before we get started, we want to think about where are our lines when we think about drawing it using line. We want to think about where are the lines for a pumpkin. Right here in the dips, I see I have some lines here. So I have another pumpkin here that I actually drew some lines on with a Sharpie so you can see how you would look. So you would look at that, right, and you can see these lines and how you would go about drawing. It's just a little bit of example of how you would do that. So what I would do first is think about the placement, right? Here, so if I'm observing this just like so, I want to think about, all right, what shape is it making? Okay, maybe something like this. I could also measure using my finger, something like that. Okay, so here, just to kind of get an idea how big it would be. And then that's gonna be somewhere over here where my little stem is. And it's gonna kind of curve over. It's not a problem. And I want to keep my sketch pretty loose, as you can tell. I'm not worried about these lines and erasing every little line that I make. I've noticed a lot of people get really obsessed over the lines they make, and they erase every little mark that they don't like. Just let it go. Let it go. Can always make adjustments later. See how I'm holding my pencil from way back here? That helps me to draw very lightly and keep a loose sketch. That's what I mean by a loose sketch. See here? I can see there. It's kind of curves, right? It's gonna curve a little bit. So I have a line coming down here. I'm keeping it really light. I have another one coming out here. And this one has a little, I can kind of see this one over here in the back. See that one? Kind of see that one all the way in the back here. Keeping it loose. I'm not trying to get it exactly. I'm using this more as a reference. And I can see this one coming up here. Goes up, and it kind of comes down. And from where I'm standing, I can see a little bit. You see this one right here? I can see a little bit of that one. I'll keep a loose sketch. I can start getting into my shadows if I really want to. But for this assignment, we're not going to. We're going to be doing one of the pumpkins inspired by Yayoi Kusama's work. So we're gonna draw a pumpkin, and then we are going to go ahead and, I don't even need to erase all this, y'all. I don't need to erase it, just leave it as is. And if you wanted to, you can go back and highlight, and not highlight, outline. Maybe add some more details in here if you'd like. We're gonna end up painting this, so. But yeah, this is how to draw a pumpkin. In art class here. I'm not even gonna trace all this. I'm just gonna give like kind of a hint that there's a line here by doing that. This one kind of goes up behind, you can see it. There's one a little bit back here. And there you go, you got a pumpkin.